Hi everybody, I'm back, and I'm really sorry that I missed the 5th day of Christmas, but I was really not feeling well that day, so had to miss a day, but hopefully I will be able to get through the whole 25, and I didn't vlog it. I'm still working on our Christmas tree. It's going to be a girly tree. It's done in pinks and purples, and I'm trying to do my own ornaments. So these are all things that you should have around your home. Most women bloggers should. So first of all, our nail lacquers. You have to have those. I have 2 boxes. Here's one. Other one's up there. So you can pretty much go with any colors you want on your tree. Red and whites, whatever. So this year I'm going pinks and kind of a femme tree. Anyway, so you need these are the larger balls. The one I showed you, now this is made with julep nail polish. It's beautiful. It's different than the pink paint one that I did. This shows, I only did it with one color. You can mix colors. You can put a gold through there, but the way you want it is striped. And I just covered this whole ball, so it's beautiful. So I'm going to kind of try and do this so you guys can see what it looks like, or do part of it. So this one's closed up. This is obviously a bigger Christmas ornament than the other one. So what you do, you go and buy a package of 4, or they come in 4s. There's small, medium, and large, and this was $4.99, and on the back it's got several different ornament ideas. I'm going to be doing this one, and I came up with this idea before, but so I brought this in case I needed to pour some wayward liquids into it. I didn't have a cup. So what you do is you take the ornament, a little bit dusty on the outside, it's fine, and then I picked gold nail lacquer. So the only thing you guys would probably need to go out and buy is go to a craft store, Michael's, whatever, and get the ornaments. So I picked this and a pink. So I'm going to do gold and pink. So let's get these warmed up. And I had my pink, and I don't know where it went. I want to use a lower end. I had a julep that was beautiful. Not the julep is lower end. I'm going to try this one. So I'm going to mix. Ooh, I got a hair on my bracelet. Excuse me. And then I will show you what I'm wearing on a review video. So, first of all, I've never tried mixing them. So this will be a trial and error. So here is the ornament. And I think we should probably put the gold in first. I mixed it up good. I know you're not supposed to shake it when you put it on your hands because it makes bubbles, but I'm going to pour it in an ornament. So you take the lid off. Now, this is a large ornament. I was able to save the lacquer that I put in the green one, and I don't see why you couldn't still use it on your nails. Now, I have several bottles of gold lacquer. I didn't want to use my Zoya. So what you do is take this and pour it in. Start with little bits and just take streaks and let it drip around. Let me pour the whole bottle in. So let your gold go around all the way to the lid without dripping. Just let it leave like holes, kind of. Swirl it around. You can do the whole thing gold if you want, whatever colors you want in your tree. You could probably even get your kids in on this. If you get your kids involved, I would just use regular flat paints that come in the little jars, at the craft store. I wouldn't use lacquers. If you're going to have more like a high class tree, I would use the nail lacquers. It gives them a beautiful shine, and it almost looks like this bulb is so big that it's going to use up the lacquer. So I'm going to keep pouring it in. think it's going to take pretty much the whole bottle. Yeah, looks like it did. I'm not really, gold really isn't one of my favorite nail colors. For the holidays, yes. Now what you can do if you want to save it, leave a few holes, and then you can dump it right back into the bottle, what's left, if I can hit it. So you take it to the top, and when the lid goes on, it's going to cover the top of it, so you don't need to worry about covering the top. I was going to do an ornament like every other video. I hadn't decided yet. They said you can turn them upside down and let them drip into a cup. Either way. So what I do is pretty much pour the excess in here. Whether it's ever used again on my fingernails, I don't know. Gold isn't a favorite of mine. So there's how it looks right now. It's pretty. Let me get the lid on this. I didn't read whether, I don't think you're supposed to wait for it to dry to pour the next color in. So we will just try this and see how it turns out. So the green one is just a green nail lacquer. It's not a butter or anything expensive. So that's how much it used of the bottle. Pretty much 3/4. Okay, so I picked this bright pink julep. Let's just shake it. It should be fine. And we will see what it does. I'm going to need to set this. So if you need hands-free, I would just set it in the tray for a minute. I'm going to set it on my lap. Let's mix this up. I've got a couple awesome reviews that just showed up at the door. The Victoria's Secret, she said it smelled wonderful, so I'm assuming it's that pink and black bag and some clothing in there, and then I have a fortune cookie soap ball that came. So I think it was from Black Friday. So here's the pink from Julep. It's a beautiful color. So I just take this and set it upside down so it doesn't drip. And then you pour it in. You try and get it on the parts that have the holes. You can see here. But basically just pour it in because the gold covered a lot. Now we shall see what happens as I pour it in. Try and get it close to the edge. I don't want to spill it on the computer. This is a lot thicker. If you let it drip down the edge, it will go. Let's stop there and see what it does. You can swirl it around, let it mix a little bit with the gold. It's beautiful, actually. Beautiful. I don't know why this lacquer is so, I don't know why I'm calling it a lacquer either. It is a lacquer, but it's so thick. It's a little strange. So I'm going to mix it and see what happens. I'm going to use the entire contents. Oops, you can't see that. I'm going to use the entire contents of the bottle. So let's stop right there. Wipe it off. Now up here you don't need to worry about covering this part up here because the attachment's going to go on there. So I'm going to swirl it around. You see where the hole is? I'm going to swirl the pink different directions. Swirl it out and mix it. See here we've got stripes over here. They turn out beautiful. If you want stripes done in your ornaments, you can do them that way. Yeah, so you just want the whole entire part of the ornament that is not, that is that has a blank spot. You want it filled. So I probably should have gotten more of the gold out, but it's working. So you just look inside, and as it gets beautiful, more beautiful and more beautiful. You don't want a spot like I have there, so I'm going to make a stripe. This one will be no good because it's mixed with gold, so I'm going to just use everything that's there. I think I need to add some more. I don't want it mixed. Now, if you want a stripe, you need to pour it right up at the lid and let it drip down the side. Otherwise, you pour it down the bottom. See how it's dripping down the side? I have to give myself a minute before I can turn it. Looks like to me like this bottle's almost empty, which is not good, but it's turning out beautiful. We just have an excess of lacquer at the bottom, so I'm going to swirl it like this. I think what you need to do is let it dry in between coats. You need to let the gold dry, otherwise you're going to get a mixture of the two. But right now it's looking beautiful. I think it is. You can see where the hot pink has dripped down. I'm going to go over here and finish this hole. Do not leak out. If it does, I'll drip it back in. There's another hole right here. Okay, so that's how you do these ornaments. It's pretty much trial and error. There it is. It's beautiful. You can tie it with a gold ribbon, a pink ribbon. Once it dries, I can review everything that I've done. Some of the ones out there are gorgeous. I've done them all in girly, glitzy colors, with small and medium sized bulbs, or balls, that's what I call them, or Christmas bulbs, one of the two. I think the key to this is letting them dry in between. Otherwise, you're going to get a mixture of gold and pink. But let me drain this out. Doesn't look to me like there's much to drain out because the ornament was so big. And we do not want it dripping from both sides. That's not good. So that's how you do that. So from one side you have, that's pretty much what it looks like. Now you can make it a little more. Once it dries, I will review it. It's beautiful. It's actually, if you could see it more with the sparkles and the pink and the lid on it, it looks a lot. And with a gold ribbon tied on the top, it's beautiful. So that's how you make an ornament with nail lacquer. That's something everybody has around. If you have an old bottle you want to get rid of, just go buy some plain Christmas bulbs. These are probably on sale now, being that it's Christmas time now and they're trying to kind of clear their inventory. Before Christmas they were really expensive, but I bought a bunch of plain ones. And then it said to store them overnight in a plastic cup and let it drip out. Otherwise I will have a big mess. So that is what they look like, and it's beautiful. So that is pink and gold. You got stripes, yeah, and when it lights up with the tree, it's really pretty. So this one was done with just green. You can see how the lacquer compared to the pink one I did is a lot shinier, like the gold and pink. Now gold is not my favorite color, but I did it as an example. So you can do different patterns. If you want to do red and white, you can do stripes. Just pour it down in stripes, you know. You can paint circles on the outside. I've done that. And then you replace the lid. The silver lid, that's what covers this part, so you don't need to worry about the upper part. So yeah, I'm just going to store it upside down for the night because I don't want to mix gold in with this, whatever's left. I don't think there's much left. And then if you get up in the morning and you see that it's dry and it needs a touch up, just go back and add some more gold or more pink. Or you can throw a third color in. I've seen some with as many as 7 colors in it. So there is that. That is my my fifth, is it my 5th day? Yes. My 5th day of Christmas review. I am going to get some vlogging done of our Christmas tree once I get it done. You can see how it's still rolling around on the bottom. Just keep swirling it. You can make all pink. That's what's really nice. You can go buy the nail polish colors that match your living room. You can do them in brown and teal, whatever color you want. Make your own ornaments. I think it's really cool. See, that side it's beautiful. So then it says to store them upside down. Let it drip out. So I would probably just store it back in the case. Let everything drip out. And see what you got in the morning. So there is my 6th day of Christmas idea. I will be back in a minute. Let me upload this. And then I've got several other awesome reviews, but we will do those separate. I'm not doing those on the... I can do a gift idea video. So, but I think most of these things are sold out. But I'm going to do a couple reviews, so I will be right back. Let me upload this. Forgive me for missing I said it again. Is it the 4th or... It's 6th day. Yeah, I've got 4 days of Christmas. So anyway, thank you for watching. And if you're wondering what lipstick I'm wearing, this is new from MAC. I picked this up. Just so you know, it's a red. I was having trouble with feathering, and I don't have a lip liner on. This is a matte lipstick from MAC. If you're looking for the perfect cherry red, it's called Ruby Woo. This is not a Rihanna color, a Riri Woo color. This is a matte. The way at MAC, she said you can stop the bleeding is where a really matte lipstick. Now this is really matte. It goes on like chalk, but it's a beautiful color red. I'm not going to swatch it because it will never come off my hand. But you know how I like to throw glosses on. So before I left, I saw this limited edition Divine Nights gloss, and I had to pick it up. It's beautiful. This is called Prepare for Pleasure. Did I review this the other day? That sounds familiar. I hope I didn't. Yeah, I did review this red. Yeah. Anyway, I'm wearing it again. So you can actually see it on. So there's my lipstick. But anyway, I feel really bad for missing yesterday. I know you guys were waiting for an upload, but I just could not walk. Now I will show you my boots real quick. Since the camera is being temperamental, I am wearing a cable knit sweater. I'm wearing them up today. I just thought they looked cuter. I have some royal blue coming. You can fold them down, like I said, and see the blue. You just have to button them and stuff like that. Let me untie this one. Just unhook them. You have to unlace them. It's quite a, to take them down. You can wear them just down a little, pull your socks down a little. and wear them just a little if you've got like a blue t-shirt underneath, or you can go all the way and take them all the way down. I prefer them just a little bit of blue peeking out. Tie them. So yeah, there's the blue, just the plain blue, and then here is just the plain black. They're darling. I love them. And then I have a cable sweater, which is new. And then I'm just wearing a Victoria's Secret t-shirt underneath it to keep me warm. It's like 10 degrees here. And then I have a very, very long lace, long sleeve lace, cream colored lace shirt on underneath the sweater. Just layered it. So, if you're wondering, I got the sweater at H&M. I don't know if you have any H&Ms near you. It's very, very warm. So, yeah. I will link all this down below. I will be right back. Thanks for watching. Let's see what the ornament is doing. It's beautiful. And once it gets on a tree next to a light, it is absolutely beautiful. There's a lot dripping out right now. A lot. So you can see it dripping out. But as it drips out, you get a lot of mixture of color. And it's beautiful. So yeah, it has to dry overnight. Because now I have pink and gold make orange or coral. So, didn't know that. I will probably take a paper towel and wipe that off, but for now, look at how beautiful that is. Once the cap's on and it's on a lit tree and I just have bulbs. And then that's the color that you get, a coral. So, anyway, there is my 6th day of Christmas, just a ornament tip, and I will be right back with a couple reviews. So you basically just need to get the clear bulbs you can get whatever size you want, small. I think they come in larger. This is just one color. I swirled the whole bulb, and they are beautiful. They stick out on the tree. That's what I like. You can get real bright if you want your tree done in, let's say, all reds. You can use like this color red, whatever red you have. If you have some older bottles, I suggest not using high ends like this one. I didn't want to use this Zoya gold. Anyway, thank you for watching. I will upload this. I will be right back in a couple minutes with another video, so stay tuned. Thank you for watching me for Vlogmas Saturday. I get stuck on Saturday. Vlogmas day number 6. So I will be right back with a couple reviews. So stay tuned. Love you all. Subscribe. I'm wearing my red hat since I have my red lipstick on. So I will see you in a minute. Thanks for watching, and I'll be right back. Bye. Oh, and once that ornament's all dry and done, I will show you the whole collection. They are beautiful. They are gorgeous. But I need some rhyme to my reason. So yeah, I just did the gold as a example because it does have pink. It's very pretty. You can tell as it's drying, a lot is dripping out. But as it's drying, it's getting prettier. See how the colors are kind of molding together? It's beautiful. So yeah, there's that. Okay, so I will be right back. Thanks for watching, and see you in a minute. Have a good night.